Test, test, test. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Let me know how we sounding. Let me know how we sounding. Let's see how we sounding too. Record it. All right, we're sounding pretty good. All right, it's Monday, y'all. Had to change my alarms because of the time change. We got a couple setups we're looking at, y'all. We're going to break them down in a second. Y'all already know the drill. Make sure to go ahead and like the live as y'all hop up in here and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We just hit 3,100 subscribers. You hit 3,200 easily. How was y'all's weekend, y'all? Mine was pretty productive. I bought a lot of stuff last week that came. Most of the stuff came over the weekend. Got a new setup. I just finished putting that together a couple hours ago. Let's see who we got up in here. What's going on? What's going on? Sounds good. All right, perfect. What's going on, Webinar Productions? Yes, we got a couple subjects we're looking at right now. We're looking at gold buys. We was looking at GN buys, but GN ended up rejecting it. So let's put this down here. Yeah, so we're just going to keep an eye on gold for now. Don't really like how everything else is. Got a new video drop for y'all later on today during New York session. Make sure to be on the lookout for that, y'all. Already know, if you guys got any questions, drop in the chat. We're looking at charts, drop in the chat. We're letting gold do a retest right now. We're looking for possible buys. If gold can hold and respect 29.14 as support, we're going to be looking for buys going back up to 29.28. That's what the game plan is right now. Paying attention to other charts as well, but this is the only one that's close to entry. So we're just going to keep it on this chart for right now. Loud and clear. All right, perfect. You've got a new 15 about to pop up in a second, but let's see how that plays out. Again, as far as today goes, there is no high impact news, so it's just a regular standard Monday. We're just waiting for volume to kick in and our confirmations to be met. Oh, okay, that's you. Okay, what's up? What's up, my boy? Okay, I know who you are now. I've been watching videos. Actually, about to finally copy your course. I've been chatting with you back and forth on IG. This is very. That was the perfect time to get it as well, because, like I said, the course is getting revamped. So, the basically revamp is because I usually do this every year. So I did it last year. So I'm gonna do it this year as well. Where I just update the course because as life goes on in anything you do, whether that's working out or playing an instrument, whatever the case may be, you should be improving. And you might tweak things that you used to do or find things that works easier or something might make sense that didn't make sense before. So I'm going to be revamping the course that's going to be dropping at the end of the month. So yeah. So what I'm probably going to do is probably let y'all keep access to the old one and then just drop the updated one somewhere else instead of just delete the old one like I did last time. But we'll see. But yeah, all that stuff's linked in the bio, y'all. I'm not bio, linked in the description. But yeah, make sure you're going to look out for that. Everything else is kind of just and retracing. So we're going to let them do their thing. But yeah, it's called a playbook for a reason, y'all. Y'all don't see on y'all screens, but if you hit that first link in the description, join a free signal for Telegram. Not only will you check out the Sunday chart analysis that dropped for y'all last night, again, like I always say, the Sunday chart analysis doesn't just go over what I see price doing Sunday night going into Monday, but it goes over what I see price doing throughout the entire week. If y'all want to watch last week, you can still do it. Watch last week's Sunday chart analysis, right? And then compare it to how this week started, and you'll see the majority of the charts, when that's projected. But we went absolutely crazy, not just last month, but last week as well. Last month we went 12-0. And to start off this month, we are 3-1. We went 3-1 last week. Took an L on Monday, made it back on Tuesday, didn't take a single trade on Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday we wrapped it up. We were 3-1, catching a total of 65,540 pips. Absolutely crazy. NAS fed us really good last week. And again, all the trades we took, we broke down and entered during the live stream. So if y'all was in the live streams, besides the Friday one, because we didn't go live on Friday, we would have been able to catch those with us, right? Like on Thursday, we went for this NAS sell, broke this down during lunch session, as you can see. So if y'all was in the live, y'all was able to hop in that with us. And then what was the other trade? I don't remember what was that. I know we took 2 NAS trades, I think. A GU trade. What else did we take? We took a NAS sell. Okay, so we took 2 NAS sells. Okay. We're still gonna be looking for continued NAS sells, but as we can see, prices just kind of chilling right now. So we're gonna wait for one of two things. One, to see if price is going to retrace and retest 20,160 and maintain this level as resistance, or if price can break below and hold 20,000 as resistance, then we'll look for sales going back down to 19,750. That's the game plan right there. But yeah, everything else, as we can see, was just ranging, so we're just gonna let it do its thing. Y'all, who has X, right? Because I keep hearing people talk about X as far as the trading space goes. Should I re-download X, y'all? Let me know if I should re-download X and start posting on there, like analysis, the stuff I be posting on Instagram and TikTok. Let me know if it's worth it, right? Because y'all say it's worth it, or if I should post on there, or y'all follow me on there, I'll post on there, re-download it. I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about going back on posting on X again as well. But let me know if it's worth it. I'll actually take some time to figure that shit out, because before X even became X, when it was Twitter, I was never really on Twitter. Even when Twitter first came out, I wasn't really on Twitter like that. But I always be seeing people post stuff, not necessarily because like I said, I don't be on there, but I be seeing people. You know how people post screenshots and stuff like that. So I'm like, is it a big community on X? Like, is it a big trading community, not just an investing community? Is it a big trading community on X? Let me know, because if it is, I might re-download it and see what it's talking about. But if not, I'm just gonna stick with the 3 I'm on right now. Speaking of which, the 3 I'm on right now, make sure if you're not already subscribed to the YouTube, make sure to subscribe. But also make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screens. Instagram playmaker_way, TikTok _playmakerway_. Most daily on both pages. Let me see what else we got here. Let me catch up to the comments. Is there a reason you seem to only trade certain pairs? I assume that's done by design. At this point in the trading game, I just like to trade what I just like, right? But this is another beautiful thing about the Telegram, right? If you go to this pin, right? You go to this pin message, This sale is no longer valid. The only reason why I have not unpinned this is because it makes it easy for y'all to jump back in the past quicker, right? So if we jump back in the past, we magically end up in 2022. And if we go into 2022, you will see that I traded a bunch of pairs, right? And the OGs around, I don't know if anyone's in the live right now, but the OGs know I used to. If you even go into my YouTube channel right now and you go to my oldest live stream, you'll see that I used to trade a bunch of pairs. Matter of fact, let's do that. Let me pull that up really quick. Hopefully this don't mess up the soothing background music we got going on. But let me see if view your channel live oldest. All right, so you see here, I started going live 2 years ago because when I came gates out of nowhere, small channel with under 500 subscribers, claiming all these claims. People was like, "Oh, you're full of shit. You're lying. You're scamming." So I had to start going live to show people like, "No, this is reality, buddy." Right? But I say all that to say, let me go to it really quick. Hopefully this don't mess up the background music. Let me see something. Trying to see. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so check this out, y'all. So again, I don't lie over here. I don't lie. You can literally see I had like 20 charts I used to flip through. You can literally see all these tabs, right? I literally had 20 charts up. So I used to flip through all these charts and do all that crazy shit. I literally can't make this up. And like I said, you just go to my oldest live streams and you'll see this yourselves live and it's documented. So I used to trade a bunch of pairs, and that's when I came to the conclusion that people try to argue with me on that all the charts do the same shit. So at that point, after I figured out all the charts do the same shit, then it just came to okay, what charts I like to trade, what charts the smoothest in my opinion, or what charts I just like to trade. You know what I'm saying? But you can see here, I used to trade Euro AUD, Euro GBP, NAS100. I used to trade GBPJPY. I used to trade EUSTX. Some of y'all don't even know what the hell that is, right? But I used to trade that as well. Let me see if I can find that. I used to trade everything. Look at this. Look, I used to call a bunch of trades back in the day. GJ, Euro GBP, Euro AUD, GBP30, US30, NAS100, ED New Zealand, right? So, I used to do all this shit, you know what I'm saying? And again, this is all the way in 2022. Was doing this shit, right? So I already been through that. I went through that phase of trading every pair. So now I just like to trade what I like to trade, right? So that's the real reasons, right? So I got the indices, I got gold, and I got a couple currency pairs. That's all you don't need a bunch of charts. You know what I'm saying? But I am also not going to tell y'all one of those people that only trades one pair, only looks at one chart. I always recommend to look at least 3 charts. Okay. I might start posting on X again. New 5 minute about to pop up in a second. Man, that was so cringe. I can't believe I used to do that shit. But y'all saw, like, I used to literally flip through like 20 different charts and all that shit. But I don't do that no more. Because when I first discovered the strategy, I was so excited that I wanted everything. Like, and again, the OGs know we was on the charts literally 24/7. It was unhealthy. So, I was like, okay, let me relax a little bit. I used to be on the charts 24/7. I used to be in trades at all times. It was terrible. I was making money, but it was just terrible. And like I said, I didn't have to do that no more. So I was just chilling. But I already went through all that. So now I'm just chilling. I take what I need from the markets and go about my day and vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do now. Because all you do need is just one good trade a day. You don't need a bunch of trades. You just need one good trade a day. What's going on, yo? What's going on? Those just joined the stream have not entered anything yet. These are just trade ideas. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join a free streaming, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. Another good reason why I leave this pinned up here is because you can also see that again, like we've been having this consistent win rate literally for 3 years now. Like we've been doing this shit since mid 2022. We've been having high 80, high 90% win rates on a weekly, monthly, and quarterly basis, literally since the playbook began. Literally since the playbook began. Nobody else do this shit over here. All right, so that's why I also keep all this stuff documented here, because y'all can literally see the journey, the elevation, from just how I read the charts to the signals to the trading, but also you see the track record. Like nobody else got a track record like this for 3 years straight, high 80, high 90% win rates on a weekly, monthly, and quarterly basis. Right? Like I used to call stupid amount of trades, but I don't do that anymore. Because again, I don't need no charts. I just do the Sunday chart analysis, go to live streams, I'll say answer y'all's questions, get my brain out the markets, go about my day. Let's see if gold can hold this level. I see how this council closes. We got a new 15 about to pop up in 2 minutes, y'all. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. You can do your charts, drop them in the chat. But you already know the drill. We're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. How do I mark out my horizontal lines and explain why it's specific on those zones? So you're going to learn step by step how I mark off and identify these levels. I go over that in the playbook course, linked in the description, as well as over in the 101 sessions. Now, as far as why these specific zones, these are support resistance levels. And why do I trade off these levels is because when we just look back in time, we can see that time and time again, price reacts damn near perfectly and accurately to these levels over and over and over again. So when you know how to read the charts on top of you get these key price levels marked off, you literally have a cheat code of not only understanding what price is doing, where it's heading, or where it's most likely going to reject or hold next, which is why our win rate is so accurate and so high, because again, we're going with the flow of price and then we know exactly where to get in and get out. So power of these levels. Again, get in, get out. Get in, get out. Get in, see the holds, get in, retrace, same exact level, pushed off. All right. Oops, I missed. Yeah, this is why you always see me on these live streams. I always trade on and off these levels. Right, you're never gonna see me break these rules. Exactly. And you only exactly. And again, the downside of those people that only want to look at one pair because that was the first pair they made their first $100 on, so now you have an emotional connection to it. Don't take it personal, guys. We all been there. Is that there's going to be a time when there's not setup. So you could either look at that chart all day, knowing no setup's going to come, or you can hop on another chart where there's a setup and make some money, right? But there's also going to be just some days where all the charts are dead. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, like again, like when we take a trade, most of the time it's either one of two things. That was the only chart that had a good setup, and that was the trade we took, or all the charts had good setups and we just took that trade. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, you don't need a lot. Three is good. Three minimum. You know what I'm saying? But I always say never just look at one chart. Now that doesn't mean if all three look good, take all three trades. Then you would have to, and this is me giving some extra free game. This is why I go over and behind the scenes. But again, this is when you would have to, again, because what trading is logical thinking. It's logical thinking. Everything has to be logical and make sense. So again, if all three of your charts you're looking at show that they're good setups, you don't necessarily have to take all three trades. Then you can narrow it down to, okay, which one, okay, you go down to the market structure, which one has the cleanest market structure. All right. Now, out of these three, which one looks like will give you the highest likelihood of not only catching some pips, but hitting all my TPs. You get what I'm saying? So that's just getting a little bit deeper with it. So I might add another alert. I think I got another alert to spare here. So I'm gonna add another alert right here. Yeah, I like how gold's looking. Let me pay attention to gold. We might jump into this in a second. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we're gonna need charts, drop them in the chat. Got a new video dropping for y'all later on today during New York session. Make sure to be on the lookout for that. All playlists are up to date. So while we're chilling, drop y'all's questions in the chat, but also explore the playlist because I guarantee there's gonna be some videos that's gonna help y'all out. All right. And like I said, I'm gonna be back. There was a lot of stuff going on last week, so that's why the videos were slacking. But we're going to be back with the crypto analysis and the stock plays this week, y'all. I got y'all. We're gonna be back to our regularly scheduled programs. All right, got the new setup, took care of business. So now we're about to go back to taking over YouTube, right? Because we've been taking over, right? We just hit 3K, 4K is right around the corner. If y'all ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And yeah, we're about to take over. We're about to take over this trading industry, y'all. But not just the trading industry, right? There's a reason why I started talking about cryptos more in stocks, because we're about to take over the entire, anything with charts, we're taking over. I don't care no more, right? We're taking everything over. And yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful sight to see. But let me catch up to these chats right here. New 5 minute about to pop up in a second. Let's see what we got up in here. Are you going long or short in gold? All right, so this isn't me being a smartass. Okay, this is not. I just don't know if you know or not. This is a long position for those that don't know. So I'm looking for buys. So if this is your first time on the stream, this is how I like to do it over here, right? My game plan is going to be to the right, right? So if you look at all my charts, my game plan and what I'm looking for is going to be to the right of price. All right. I don't have a game plan here, but you see my game plan here. I had a game plan here, but I deleted it. But you also see my game plan here. So I'm looking for buys on gold. Also, if this is your first time here, welcome. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal, free Telegram, and watch the Sunday chart analysis. Because not only did I go over all the news this week, I went over gold and all these other wonderful charts that I'm looking at right now. So make sure to check that out as well. But yes, I'm looking for buys on gold. If gold can maintain the whole 29.14 as support, we're going to be looking for buys going to 29.28. All right. That's what we're looking for right now. So if y'all was here at the beginning of the stream, we had gold doing a retest. Gold respected the level as support. So now I'm looking to pull. Whoops, my bad, y'all. You know I have to hit the mic at least once per stream. So now I'm looking to see if me and the members are going to hop in on this. All right. Because it's been doing a nice move here, but it's been kind of struggling to make that new higher high. But we are still bullish, so we're still going to look for buys, right? Because again, the biggest mistakes traders make is trying to beat price to it. Right? Oh, it could do this, so I'm gonna do it. No, you want to follow price. You don't want to try to beat price. We all try to beat price, it don't work out. But you go with price, you follow price, you're gonna have a better experience in the markets. All right, so that's what we're looking at right now. I like how it's looking, so I'm paying close attention to it. Might pull the trigger soon. All right, and that's the main chart I'm looking at right now. There's other couple of charts I'm looking at, like GN, but it's doing a retracement, which is why I have my buy set up right here. So now I'm just going to let price do its thing and see once it does come here, if it can respect that support, where I can go for another buy setup, like I did in the past twice, or if it's going to reject that level. All right, because it failed to make a new higher high, as you can see here. And then also, let me take that off the screen. And then it also failed to hold this level as support right before London session popped off. So we're just gonna let price do its thing right there. All right, y'all. And again, when y'all hop in here, it's not just as simple as, okay, price did this, so we're buying, price did this, so we're selling. No, again, all the words I use are specific. All right, so it's a process. We're in no rush to catch some pips. All right, when you're not in a rush to catch pips, you save more time to think about the decision you're about to make. All right, you should never be in a rush to take a trade. And before you take a trade, you should be able to answer why you're looking at the setup and why you're going to take the trade. And the answer you come up with has to make sense. If it doesn't make sense or sounds fishy, it probably is fishy. You probably shouldn't take the setup. But again, for the uptrend to continue, gold is going to need to break past 29.28 and hold that as support, which we can see last week it failed to do so twice. Right. So that's what's going to need to happen for price to continue to push it. Yeah, I don't like anything else, so we're just going to keep it on gold. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. Make sure to like the live if you haven't liked it already. Appreciate those that like the live. Shout out to everybody that's up in here. Shout out to all the questions, y'all. Appreciate all the questions. Again, there is no dumb questions. You don't know what you don't know. Ask me anything trading related. When we look at any charts, ask. You can pull them up. I got you. I appreciate that. Let them know. Let them know. It's called the playbook for a reason. Hey, there's no problem. There's no problem. I figured. That's why I said don't take offense. Because I figured. I also said that, just in case other people listening, sometimes people get offended, even though you're not talking to them. So, that's why I gotta make that disclaimer and also let you know. But yeah, because I trust me. I know I do things a little differently as well from most people that go live stream. Because for one, I'm here, Oh, snap. Let me grab my charger. Oh, crap. Let me grab that. Give me 1 second, y'all. And as y'all could tell by the notification, I still use a laptop. I just got a second monitor hooked up. That's another misconception. You don't need 4 monitors looking at nothing. Right? I remember I saw a video. This dude had 4 monitors. And someone in the comments was like, why you got 4 monitors? This dude was going to say, this is called, I can't make this shit up. I bet you Google it's probably going to pop up. This dude said, this is called multi-time frame confirmation. So I'm looking at the same pair. So basically, the dude was looking at the same pair, but had a different time frame on each fucking monitor. I said, if this isn't the dumbest shit I've seen ever, like if you want to switch time frames, all you have to do is this. Yeah, you got to be careful when people want to show their little pretty setups. It's just stupid. You don't need anything crazy. When I first started trading off a phone, then I elevated to a hand-me-down laptop that was half an update away from dying on me. shout out to my homegirl for giving that to me. But that shit, it was a struggle, but it did what it needed to do, right? And then when I got my first payout, that's when I bought this laptop here, and I've had this laptop since basically the playbook started. Right, that's why that should be struggling sometimes, because she's old. She's old, and I be putting her through it. But I say that all to say you don't need a fancy setup. All you need to worry about is learning how to trade. That's all it is. You don't need no fancy setup. All you need to know is how to read the charts, discipline, and the game plan. That's all you need. So gold is still chilling. So again, going back to what I was talking about, never being in a rush. So let's say we took the trade, we'd be at the same place we would have been at if we started taking this position at the beginning of the London session, right? It's literally the same spot. So again, this is why it's important to just focus on important shit, not think you're gonna miss a trade or something. If you would have entered this trade at the beginning of the London session, we'd be at the same exact spot. Nothing changed. You see what I'm saying? You always use the same entry confirmations on all your trades. So first things first, we speak English over here, Webinar Productions. All that engulfing candle shit is all BS. And what I mean by that is, again, this is why I teach the members of students. All that stuff, the angry trapezoid, the rising triangle, happy elephant, all that shit, that's just one piece to the puzzle. Which is why people get confused, because they see this pattern and like, oh, I read on Google that this pattern means this, right? But then that's why people are still confused, right? Because same thing with indicators. This shit might tell you something to enter the trade at, but you still don't know how to read the charts. So you're still going to be confused while you're in the trade. You're still not going to completely understand what's taking place. You're still not going to know when to hold, when to close, all this other shit, right? It's also, but to answer your question, I do. And you can see this if you go to the playlist on this channel. So go ahead and click the profile, the blue logo, and go to playlist and go to trade breakdowns. There's over 80 videos, and you will see that all 80 of those videos, it's the exact same shit, right? That's why I'm telling people, it's rinse and repeat. If y'all just rip the band-aid off, invest in yourselves, I'm not even just talking about money-wise, I'm talking about time-wise as well, which is more important, and learn the shit, life will be so much easier, because you'll realize price does the same exact shit every single day. And you'll also realize the majority of traders make the same fucking mistakes every single day. Is that a coincidence? No. Right, so you gotta learn how to read the charts. But yeah, if you check out my day trading tips, or not my day trading tips, check that one out too. But you check out my trade breakdowns playlist, you will see that I do, in fact, all my trades are the same confirmations. All my trades are the same exact game plan. All my trades, I follow the same exact rules. Like the bio says, trading means simple. It can't be simple if you doing a bunch of shit to make it complicated. But yeah. Let me see. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and drop my most recent trade breakdown. Where we at? Was it this one? Remember, I'll be dropping some new videos. Oh, here's another one. I'll just drop this one. New 15 just popped up. Make sure I like the live, y'all. Shout out to the new subscribers. Let me catch it to the chat. Now you're good. I just absolutely despise majority of trading terminology. So don't take it too serious. I do it with everybody. Every time I hear something, if I see a trend line, I cringe. If I hear the words VWAP, I'd cringe. If, like I said, people say any of them terminologies, I cringe. Y'all see that 3-letter acronym, you're blocked. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All that stuff. It's like garlic to me. If I was a vampire, I can't do it. It's like a silver bullet. I break down hives. Can't do it. Again, we're letting price retrace. We're letting price come to us. We're not trying to beat price. We're letting price come to us. Whoops. Everything's retracing right now. See if we can hold this level. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Y'all want to join the free signal, free Telegram. Y'all see on your screens how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link. Check it out for yourselves, y'all. Again, we went 3-1 last week. Absolutely destroying, light work. We wrapped up February going 12-0. It was 100% win rate for February. Click right here. You can see this by going to March 3rd. Click right here. It's going to take you to the beginning of February. We can check all that stuff out yourselves. Started off the year 17-3, giving us an 85% win rate. So we just been killing it this year. We're just picking up where we left off last year because y'all scroll to January 6th, I believe. Let's see if my memory is good. Yeah, we still got it. So if you scroll to January 6th, you'll see how we wrapped up 2025. If y'all want, y'all can fact check all these months because I do the recap in the very month. So y'all can literally fact check all these. I did it for y'all, but if y'all want to do it, y'all can. Beauty of Telegram. But we went 20-0 last month. Not last month. We went 20-0 last year, January. To start off 2024. February we went 17-1. March last year we went 16-3. So let's see who can beat that. April we went 16-4. May 15-4. June 13-3. July 16-5. August 13-1. September 14-2. October 15-1. November 14-1. And then the wrap up December 12-2. Ending the year with 181 wins, 23 losses, giving us an 89% win rate. All 12 months combined, averaging less than 2 losses per month. That's correct. Pretty sure. Catching a total of 326,550 tips. So again, we really do this shit over here. If you go to subscribers and scroll down to photos, there's over 1,500 photos, 3 years worth of receipts, screenshots of positions can be found, screenshots of signals, as well as student results, testimonials. So make sure to click that first link in the description. Join the free signal, free Telegram. Check all this stuff out for yourselves. And yeah, make sure to check all that out. New 5 minute just popped up. So again, this is why we stick to those rules, because imagine if we would have got impatient and just would have buyed, we'd be in an unnecessary drawdown right now. Right. So again, this is why you don't need to be in a rush to take any trades. And when you don't understand how the charts work, that'll help you slow down because you know there's no rush. But let's see what these other charts are up. So GU just did a retest here. So let's look for possible buys here if it can hold as support. Let's see what else we got up in here. Still doing what NAS is doing. All right, so we're gonna keep it right here. All right, let me catch up to the chat. If you guys got any questions, drop in the chat. We'll get any charts, drop in the chat. Let's see what we got. Hey, don't make me block you. Don't make me block your webinar. Oh my goodness, you would bring that dude's name up. That dude's a joke. Don't even say his name. It's like saying Voldemar's name, but not for the same cool reasons. That dude, I don't like him at all. I don't like him at all. I don't like him at all. I don't. He's one of the reasons why my first TikTok got banned. Him and his fanboys. Because I was exposing all the information I was giving was BS. And him and his fanboys got my shit taken. And then my second one almost got taken for the same thing, exposing another dude for being BS. So then on my third TikTok, I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just post my own shit and let these people fight out themselves. These people don't know what the fuck they're doing. But yeah, but I don't like that motherfucker. He's a fucking joke. And he's cringe as fuck. What else we got up in here? The yellow lines and blue lines are my key price levels. The colors determine, or the colors are based off the time frames. But these are my key price levels. These are where I try to exit all my trades off of. And we do a little bar replay. You can kind of see why I do this. All right. So let's do a little quick bar replay. We can see why we trade off these levels. Right. Instead of those big rectangle boxes y'all be seeing people make, I found out a way to make it way more precise and accurate than just, oh, let's just mark off this box right here. All right. Again, look at how price reacts accurately time and time again off these levels. Which is exactly why we respect these levels and enter and exit off of these levels. It's funny I said 3 letters and y'all both just said the 3 letters, both the 3-letter things I didn't want to see. Y'all hilarious. But at least y'all know who I'm talking about, right? But yeah, back in the day, I used to go live on TikTok too during New York session. And I was blowing up heavy, and like I said, shit happens. I stopped, and then my accounts were shadow banned. I even went as far as getting a whole new phone, seeing if that would not affect it. The good news, I got a new phone now, but bad news, it didn't change anything. So I guess, I tried, but yeah. So slowly, I'm getting traction back on TikTok. I don't know if I'm gonna start going live again on TikTok. Maybe, we'll see. But we was blowing up crazy back then. Like I was getting like on TikTok, I was getting like 100, like 200 followers a day at one point, and then it just went downhill because I got suspended and banned. And it wasn't even for fraudulent. You would think they would have tried to ban me for, the whole, the scamming category, but I wasn't even getting banned for the scamming category. They was just flagging me for random shit. So like I said, I accidentally made people's fanboys upset. They started just spam reporting my shit. Again, y'all, this is why we stick to the rules. Imagine if we would have took that trade because we was impatient. We would have took an unnecessary loss for no reason. All right, so again, patience is important when it comes to trading. Let's see if GN can hold this level right here. Speaking of TikTok, though, make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I see you scrolling at the bottom of y'all screens. Instagram, playmaker_way, TikTok, _playmakerway_. Got some new posts posting today on there as well as on YouTube. Make sure to be on the lookout for that. Let's see if we can hold this level right here. I knew that would get you going. You're hilarious. You're hilarious, bro. No, but like, I just don't like. I don't like liars. I don't like people in positions giving advice, but giving terrible advice. Right? Like there was a video he made. I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into it. But I just don't like that. But thanks to people like him, that's why I started the playbook. Because at first I figured this shit out and I was just vibing on my own. But you know how the algorithm works. When you're into one thing, it starts showing it. So I started seeing all these people on my screens, and I did what most people do when shit pops up on your screen. You either block, keep scrolling, or you comment. And since I actually learned how the shit worked, I was like, this is terrible advice. Not, okay, this is just another way to go at things. I was like, no, this is terrible advice. So I was in the comments, trying to explain. And of course, they're like, oh, you're just jealous. That's it. You're just jealous because he knows how to make lingo cringe and all that other shit, right? So that's when I was like, you know what? I can't get through to these people under these comments. So why don't I can post my shit. Let me post shit. So that's when the playbook was created. I literally just started posting shit. I was like, look, just took this trade, y'all. If you want to take this trade with me, bro, I just been going crazy. You want to take this trades? Boom. Start calling free plays. All right. And I started posting the free plays going crazy. And people was like, oh, you're full of shit. There's no way you caught that many pips on NAS100. I was like, you know what? I'll show you it's true. I did it again the next day. They're like, oh, it's impossible. Motherfuckers was going on Google talking about some, oh, the average amount of pips caught on NAS in a trade per day is 100 points. So I was like, well, I guess I just broke that record because, last week, well, that's not last week. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to this, right? So last week, right? Thursday alone on NAS, we caught 435 points, aka 43,500 pips, right? So I started posting that shit, and people was like, "Oh, that win rate, that's BS because the best traders only have 40% win rate. So there's no way that you had a fucking 80% win rate, especially for a month." So I was like, you know what, man? I'm showing it in y'all's face, and y'all still don't believe me. So when we start going live, right? Maybe once I go live, y'all motherfuckers will shut up and realize I'm trying to help y'all. More people started to listen, but at the end of the day, you can't save everyone. So there's still people in the comments acting stupid, right? Like I just got into it the other day, and I wouldn't even say get into it because I was laughing the whole time, but he was getting mad. I might make a video on it. There was a post, right? There was this football player, not Odell Beckham, another. I don't even know if he was a football player. Yeah, he was. Russell Okun, right? It was a post talking about first ever NFL player to accept Bitcoin, Russell Okun, to speak at Bitcoin 2025, right? He was like, it said the 6.5 million in Bitcoin he earned from his first deal is now worth over 71 million. So then this dude was like, literally any player can buy Bitcoin with their salary. He didn't do anything special. I was like, dude, that is not the point of the post. The point of the post is it went from being worth 6 M's to 71 M's. And then he was like, but what is the proof that he even held it that long? I was like, dude, you're missing the entire point. The point of this post was to show you that when you invest in smart things and forget about it, you can get a return on investment. But again, like with people like that, you can't get through them because it's always going to be glass half empty with them motherfuckers, right? So you can't save everybody. But that's why I always shout out to the playmakers, and I still do what I do, right? Because I know I'm helping somebody, and I ain't here to help everybody. I'm here to help somebody. So if I can help somebody, that's cool. Because I'm still making bread off these trades. All right, so that's just me doing my work for the world and the universe. All right, this is just me returning shit to the universe. So we're gonna see if GN can hold this level. If it keeps pushing, we're just gonna let it do its thing. Gold ended up failing to hold this level, so we're just gonna let it do its thing, see it push back up. Did not take any trades, but as we can see, our confirmations were not met. And if your confirmations are not met, you just let price do what it do. You don't try to force the trade. You don't try to come up with new confirmations. You stick to your rules and just wait for your confirmations to be met. I got it. Level here. I can't tell it's because it's a Monday or because I drank some coffee that I feel more energetic than usual. We'll find out tomorrow which one it is. All right, you guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. I'm about to catch up on the comments right now. So you guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. Or any charge, drop them in the chat. Again, y'all got a new video dropping for y'all later on today during the New York session. I also got some new posts dropping on Instagram and TikTok for y'all. And I'll let y'all know about X. Some of y'all OGs might still be following me on X, but I literally I'm gonna look into X and see what the fuck we doing on X. Trading wise, see what's going on, see what's cracking over there. All right, enough talking about other traders because to be honest, John Mars, I don't even know who the fuck that is. If I do, he's probably blocked. I don't really follow traders anymore. There's only a handful of people I follow that I know are legit traders, but all these up and coming, or to keep it frank, all these people that are like under a mil, I don't know. So I make it my business not to indulge in other people's shit. Now on TikTok, I ain't gonna lie, there's a couple traders I ran into, but I don't really look at their content or their strategies. They're just cool people. But like I said, it's just a lot of phoniness when it comes to the trading community, unfortunately. So I just stay out of it. But yeah, I don't know who that is. I think I might, but if I do, he's probably blocked, and I don't. I'm a face person. It's the same thing like with celebrities. Like people will talk about like motherfuckers will know like 10 celebrities' names off their back and all their accolades. And I'm like, who? They're like blah blah blah. I'm like, who? Blah blah blah. I'm like, who are you talking about? And then they pull up a picture. I'm like, oh, that motherfucker. Well, I'm a face person. I don't really know people's names. It's, unless you're one of the playmakers that be around, I know your name, or if I know you in person. But I've always been like that. Like even in school, like no bullshit. In school, I'd go the entire year not knowing half the motherfuckers in my class by name. I just know what they look like, but I do not know their name. There was a couple teachers I didn't know their name either. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm just always like that. I'm a face person, so it's like unless you got to be kind of relevant for remember your name. So like I said, like the playmakers, people that be commenting all the time, I remember y'all, and people like in my personal life that like my homies or my family I know, but like Even when I was working at jobs, like when I was working at jobs, I would not know these motherfuckers' names. I just knew what they looked like. And people were like, oh, go ask blah, blah, blah. I'm like, who? It's like the person you was just working with that trained you. I'm like, oh, that's their name? I'm just terrible. I'm terrible. And sometimes people will say someone's name. I'm like, that sounds like that's what their name would be. I'm like, yeah, that guy. Or her, yeah. Stephanie, yeah, Stephanie, yes. I turn around and hope they're going to Stephanie, but they're not going to Stephanie. They're going to Tracy. I'm like, oh shit. Well, now they know I don't know these people's names. In your opinion, is 1K a good starting point to start seeing decent money with trading? Yes, 1K is good. But I always say this, right? If you're brand new to trading, don't even worry about. Now you should know how much you want to plan to start with, but don't even worry about trading with that money. The first thing you need to worry about is learning how to understand the charts, understand the fundamentals, and then practicing on a demo account. Right? I'm a firm believer in trading and practicing on a demo account first. Right? Because if we all just being honest here, we're gonna lose. Most traders, even me when I first started, is a 99% chance that you're going to lose money or blow your first account. So you might as well hold off and prepare yourself before you start trying to trade with real money. But to answer your question, 1K is a good amount to start off with if you want to see some decent money getting made. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like 50 a day, even sometimes you want to wish you were 100 a day, but it's good. That's a good amount to start off with to see good, decent money and to scale and grow. Yes, PMW is taking over. The playmakers are taking over. What's going on? Yeah, Mario. I already did what I did. I already did it on the back end and took care of it. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? It's already taken care of. Appreciate all your gems. No problem. Now, I agree with what you said right here. Right. You gotta stay disciplined. You gotta risk accordingly. The amount shouldn't matter. But it does at the same time, right? So what you mean is the account size doesn't matter, right? Because again, it all goes down to this is more game right here, y'all. It all goes down to percentages. I made a few posts like this before, right? A lot of times people get fucked now. Now this isn't what you're doing as of now, right? You're just asking about your account size, right? But where people get fucked up at is when people ask me like, "Hey, wait, how can I make 100 a day? Wait, how can I make 500 a day? What's a good account to make this much a day?" Right? That's when we gotta start talking about what we're talking about now, right? So where people get fucked up at is they focus on whole numbers. No, you gotta think percentages. Then those percentages will turn into whole numbers, right? Because if we have $100 account, $10,000 account, and $100,000 account, and we all risk 5%, we're all risking 5%. But depending on the account size, the 5% is going to be different when it comes to dollar amounts, right? But it's still 5%, right? That's why when you see these people that be like, oh, I made this much today trading, you got to start asking, okay, but what did you make for the week? What is your win streak? How consistently are you making this, right? Because that's what's more important, right? That's why I don't talk really numbers like that. Because one, I'm a normal person on the internet. I know it's kind of weird to meet someone that's helping y'all or posting content that's a normal person, right? I don't go around telling people how much I make a day. That's stupid, right? But on top of that, that's not relevant because I can make 5,000. I could have made 15,000 last week, but that does not fucking matter if you don't have the same account I got and you're not risking the same amount I got. But what can we consistently have? We can consistently catch the same amount of pips. We can consistently have the same risk to ratio setup. We can consistently have the same win rate. that doesn't matter what your account size is. Right? So that's why you gotta be careful when people be doing that shit. Because again, people for some reason think, oh, because he's making money, that means if I learn from him, I'm gonna make that. But that's not how it works, right? And that's where a lot of people end up over leveraging because they become unsatisfied with the amount they're making. But if they would have just realized that the amount they're making is actually good for their account size, they'd be a lot more satisfied and stay away from doing stupid shit over leveraging. Because of this crazy space we got, there's so much failure, right? But that's why I said we're taking over, because I'm tired of it. That's why I've been going hard this year, because I'm tired of the bullshit. Tired of it. Let me get in here. The takex platform. That sounds like some shit off Rick and Morty. I don't know what that is, but I appreciate it, Lauren. But yeah, make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and make sure to check out the playlist. All playlists are up to date. I got some new videos lined up for y'all this week. I got some bangers lined up for y'all this week. But I don't know what that is. I don't. Like I said, that it sounds like some shit Rick and Morty got to take care of. All right, we'll see how these 15s wrap up, y'all. Oh, looks like NAS is about to try to break this level here. I'm taking NAS setup. Gold's going away. Gold's going bye-bye. Yeah, everything's just retracing. Again, another reason why we don't do the little breakout trades or touch trades, because again, look what happened. We've been unnecessary drawdown and at risk of our stop loss getting hit. Let's see if we can break this level here. Got a new 15 and 5 minute about to pop up in a little bit. Again, y'all, there is no high impact news today, so it's just a regular Monday where we're waiting for volume and our confirmations to be met. There's another trading platform. Is it like Pocket Option? Is it like Pocket Option? Don't tell me it's like Pocket Option. All right. I'm gonna look into it though. I'm always looking into new things. So I will look into that. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and put it on the tab so I don't become a liar. I would have probably forgot, I ain't gonna lie. So let me go ahead and open that in a new tab. ADEX. Short-term options. Also there's options. binary. So it is like pocket options. So how'd I know? How the fuck I know? How'd I fucking know, bro? That's hilarious. It's funny because I was literally just talking to someone about pocket option because I used to do pocket option back in the day. I feel like almost everybody used to do pocket option back in the day. And if y'all new to trading, don't even go down this rabbit hole. Stick to where you're at. Okay? You have been advised. So I don't want to say I told you so. But don't hop down that rabbit hole. Stay where you're at. Stay right here. Okay? Stay right here. Don't hop down that rabbit hole. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting back into it because again, it's hilarious. I was literally just talking about this with someone last night. I was like, bro, because I know somebody that makes a bag trading on pocket option, and I was like, bro, I was making money. I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing trading pocket options. The only reason why I fucked up was I was being greedy and over trading. But I was like, now that I actually know how to read the charts, I'd probably literally rob motherfuckers and be like probably top 100, top 200 on the fucking platform, to be honest, because, you know, like I said, don't hop down that rabbit hole, y'all. Stay where you're at right now. There's a whole, especially if you're brand new to trading, because it's a whole nother thing. It's a whole nother ballpark. Whole nother ballpark. I'm never going to look into that. I appreciate that. I'm looking to that. I got that tab open. I'm probably going to start exploring that this week, to be honest. Especially if I can do, forex as well as binary. You said I can do and spreads on. Oh, okay, I'm gonna explore. I'm gonna explore that. I'm only on a demo account there. I'm new to this. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so you're doing it right though. Demo's the way to go. Demo's the way to go. I always tell people, especially my members and students behind the scenes, like before I started trading this strategy on a live account, I confirmed that this shit works for 3 months. So again, day after day for 3 months straight, I saw this strategy work. TP after TP, blue after blue after blue, right? For the MT4 people. But I still was like, no, I need to make sure that this strategy works long term, not just today, but long term. I need to figure out all the kinks, the strengths and weaknesses to this, and then also all the keys and strengths and weaknesses to me. And then I'm gonna hop onto a live account. Now, did I do that the first time ever? No, but again, you learn, right? So that's why I be so passionate about this shit, because y'all don't need to make the same mistakes I made. Some of the mistakes I made, y'all are going to have to learn. That's just how it goes. But if I can help y'all save as much money and stress as possible, yeah, I'm satisfied. If I can make y'all some money too, I'm even happier. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can hold this as resistance right here. U15 about to. I think U15 already popped up. Time's kind of flying. I think it's because of the time change. I think that's why I'm fucked up, y'all. That's why I got so much energy. Because in AZ the time doesn't change. I don't know if y'all know that. In AZ the time doesn't change. So EST used to be 2 hours ahead of me. Now it's 3 hours. So that's probably why I got so much energy, because I'd be actually starting stream usually at this time. I don't know. I did sleep good last night too. I don't know. It's Monday. We're gonna see how I'm feeling tomorrow. We're gonna see how I'm feeling tomorrow. Mario, I'm trying not to air your business out on this live stream. So again, I said I took care of it. So please stop. I'm trying to be polite. You already blew me up on Instagram and Telegram. You hit me up on the live stream. I told you I took care of it. So please do not make me air your business out on the live stream, please. Okay? This is not the place for that. That's for the DMs. See, I'm teaching over. Appreciate everybody that liked the stream, y'all. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We just hit 3,100 subscribers. Let's get to 3,200. We can get to that easily, y'all. It is a new month. This is the last month of the quarter, y'all. We're 3 months into 2025. You have not locked in yet. It's time to lock in, y'all. Time is flying. It was literally just December. It was literally just January. Quite literally. Literally just February. So glad I found your channel. I appreciate it. That's why, every like helps push it to more people as well. You know what I'm saying? Every second watch, every like, every comment, any type of interaction helps with the channel, and I appreciate all of it. Like I said, we're taking over. We're taking over this year. We're taking over this year one way or another. All right, you got to see everybody. It's going to be a time very, very soon where everybody going to start doing this shit. Right? Everybody start doing this shit very soon. If they're smart, that is. Everybody's going to start doing this shit. Watch. This is the way. This is the real way to read these charts. It's the real way to read these charts. All these charts, speaking of charts, are just retracing. So there's that. So we're just gonna keep it on NAS right here. We're gonna be on for a little bit longer, y'all. We're gonna be on for a little bit longer. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. We need charts dropped in the chat, y'all. Don't wait till the last minute. Again, make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join free signal, free Telegram. You see on your screens how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. Start pocket option and forex. I'm really trying to comprehend all this information. It's a lot. I'm glad I found your channel, adding to my list of reliable traders. That's what's up. And so like I said, for those that's brand new to trading, I'd recommend just sticking with forex right now, because one, it's a lot simpler than binary options, and it'll keep you away from getting lost in the sauce and becoming one of those people that treats trading or thinks trading is gambling, right? So like you said, it's a lot of information. So to make it easier for yourself, forget about pocket options right now. Just stick to forex. But not only just stick to forex, stick to learning how to read the charts. If you're brand new to trading, forget about platforms. Forget about finding a broker to put your money in. Only thing you need to worry about is this beautiful free website called TradingView And you got to learn how to read the charts, because if you do not know how to read the charts, it does not fucking matter. You're going to lose. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Some people listen when I say this, some people don't and learn the hard way, but I am trying to help you out and save you some money. If you are brand new to trading, forget everything and just focus on learning the charts. Now it won't be a lot of information. Now you're actually focusing on what's the most important thing, but it's also the most neglected thing, because most people do not read the charts or know how to read the charts, but they'll figure out any way to avoid learning how to read the charts or to find a shortcut. I'm telling you, if you learn how to read the charts, the money will come. Just like that. I'm telling you, when I was trying to focus on making money, I did nothing but lose money. When I finally pulled out the rest of my crumbs out of my prophetic accounts after, I'm not even going to get into that story. I've said that story so many times. But anyways, when I pulled out the crumbs out of my accounts that were barely surviving, I said, okay, I need to figure out how these charts work. I'm not putting any more money into these accounts and throwing any more of my paychecks away until I figure out how this shit works. And I did that. I put the time in. I figured out how that shit works. When I've been telling y'all not to waste the weekend, I did not waste the weekend. Man, I stopped playing. And I'm not telling you to go into life mode, because I still had a life, but I still had my priorities. People wanted me to go out. Way, you're so much fun. Come out with us. Okay, bet. I'm gonna be practicing though. What are you doing on your phone? What is that shit? I'm looking at Bitcoin. I'm looking at these charts. Are you one of those traders? No, but I'm about to become one. One cup in my hand, phone in my other hand, looking at charts. People that know me in real life know this shit. They saw me when I was learning this shit. They saw me when I learned this shit. They saw me when I was trading at work. They saw me when, I can say that now, that bitch ass company. I made trading so cool, bro, that everybody at my job was trying to learn to trade from me. It got so bad that the company had to ban TradingView on all computers. Right? So again, when I tell y'all, if y'all want this shit, you gotta put the time in, right? One of the biggest things I hate, and if y'all said this to me, just know I held my tongue, but I didn't like when he said it. But one of the biggest things I hate when people come up to me and say, "Oh, I got no time to learn," because that is bullshit. How's it bullshit? We all have 24 hours in a day. I don't care if you got I can't remember that fucking movie. I don't care if you got 10 kids, bro. I don't care what your situation is. Everybody's got at least 4 to 6 hours of free time. Now, depending on what you want to spend that 4 to 6 hours of free time doing, that's up to you. But you cannot come to me and say that you do not have time because you're so busy. Because I'm going to look at you and say you're a fucking liar and you just simply don't want it. But you got time to watch that Netflix show. You got time to keep up with fucking Zeus Network and all that bullshit. You got time to know what your favorite celebrity fucking ate this weekend, right? You got time to do all this shit. You got time to waste on scrolling on social media, right? You got time to lay in the bed all day, but you apparently don't got time to fucking learn how to trade. I don't want to hear that shit, right? So you gotta put that time in, you gotta make the sacrifices. But again, if you're brand new to trading, focus on learning how to read the charts, because that's how you make money and lose money based on the charts. So if that's how we make and lose money, again, logically thinking, it makes the most sense to know how the fucking charts work if that's how we lose money. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, y'all. This was a little bit of a longer stream, but it is all good. We had a lot of good questions, y'all. Good questions were answered as well. Shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since the beginning. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since y'all joined. Again, y'all make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal for Telegram. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels, my signal service or my mentorship program, make sure to hit those links in the description, y'all. And again, watch any of my YouTube videos. The last 2.5 minutes goes over all the details of all my products and services. But if you have any other questions, you can DM me on Instagram or Telegram. I respond to all messages. Again, I got a new video dropping for y'all on YouTube later on today, and I got some new posts dropping for y'all on Instagram and TikTok later on today as well. We'll be back at the same time tomorrow. Make sure I don't miss any chats. Thank you. Good advice, no problem. And we're going to be back at the same time tomorrow, Monday session, 3 a.m. EST.